Okay, we have saved the king's daughter by reacquiring the doll which had been used to hold her soul prisoner. And shit. There we go. And with this, we can hopefully gain King Atmar's support in fighting the armies of Nemesis. So let's go give that a try. Where are you? Damn. It's a long
I entered the
hallway.
court with the dollmaker's head in one hand and the doll containing the girl's soul in the other. I placed them both before the king and watched his eyes catch fire. With the doll in their possession, the court's sorcerers could restore his daughter's soul.
I do not know that I can thank you enough, warrior. My kingdom is but a small price to pay for my daughter's life. Willendorf is yours if you wish it.
'Tis not your kingdom I desire, but your army, Atmar. I require troops to vanquish the horde that descends upon us from the north.
Very well. Courtiers, fetch me my armor and mace. There is war to be waged!
The scourge of Nosgoth is upon us, friends. We shall die today as heroes, lest we live tomorrow as slaves. Ready thine arms, for Nosgoth!
In the distance I saw the Nemesis armies march forward, a black tide that would soon wash over the armies of the Hope.
Oh, jeez. The battle's just begun and Kain's already starting to think that's lost cause. Okay, the battle is actually going to be going on as we play through this area, so I'm going to switch back to the axes. Now I don't have to disguise myself in the human form for this part, because regardless of what I'm wearing, the Nemesis guys will attack, and Atmar's army will not. But I'm free to kill and feed on whoever the hell I want. Just kill whoever you have to kill in order to keep your health up. But the battle's going to be going on, and for the most part, Nemesis' army is going to be winning all of these fights. So if you really feel like participating, go ahead, but all you really have to do is find your way north. Oh, actually, Atmar's army is doing pretty good here. Oh, dude with the banners down.
They came at me in throngs, no fervor as strong as that inspired by a madman. The Nemesis armies were fierce and showed no signs of subsiding.
There's the king. I guess he's doing his thing. Oh, he's a beastly son of a bitch. Look at him just killing these dudes left and right. Yeah, there you go. Hell with it, I'm moving on.
The tide turned with Atmar's death. I watched as the remaining survivors of the armies of Hope fled to the safety of the forest. The battle had decided its victor. The fate of Nosgoth now lay in the Nemesis' hands.
Ah, so Atmar... Okay, as soon as I walked away, Atmar died.
I sated my thirst on warriors of Horde and Hope alike, the dying relinquishing their final moments to give me strength.
Okay, so they're starting to lose the battle, but Kain is continuing to fight, feeding on both sides in order to keep going. But obviously, this is not going as he had planned. Okay, the Atmar's army is basically gone now, so there's not going to be any fighting going on except for when the Nemesis army tries to attack Kain. So if you can sit here and fight all you want, but you're never going to win. They're just going to continuously spawn over and over again. So kill the ones that you have to, and then get your ass moving. Ooh, that dude was all strung up.
At once the battlefield was gone. Where the ground was caked with blood and dirt, there was lush greenery. Where chaos reigned only moments before, this damning calm prevailed. Alas, it seemed I was stranded here. The time-streaming device lay in pieces at my feet.
Okay, the battle was lost. Kain was surrounded, and there was no escaping for him. He could fight all he wants, but he can't defeat an army. So, just when all was about to seem like all was lost, the time-streaming device that he had picked up from Azimuth activated and took him back in time. Now, he escaped the battle.
Would you stand idle as vermin destroy your crops? No! As your house burned? No! Will you allow this evil to continue? No! Will the wickedness end? Yes! Do you believe? Yes! Then take me to your king, so that I can prepare you for the onslaught.
What that was after Kain had killed that guy and started sucking his blood out, he sort of gained a bit of his memory back, of the guy's memory, sort of read the minds of the people that he kills. And that was something that guy had seen. Okay, a lot of people are running around here, seem to be wanting to... I don't know. These aren't particularly difficult enemies. But that guy certainly looked familiar. Was that the Oracle of Nosgoth that we had seen some time ago? Talking about some threat, and he would need to be taken to the king. But here we are back in time, and the city that we had seen destroyed is now completely intact. The people are all walking around, they're fine. The battle hasn't happened yet. So let's head back up north towards the land of the Nemesis. Oh, look at that. The statue wasn't even finished being built yet.
Ah, so it seemed I was in the land of William the Just. 50 years before the battle I had just escaped would take place.
Time-streaming device brought him back quite a ways, 50 years. Now, keep in mind the time frame, this is well after Vordor had slaughtered the Circle of Nine. But, about 20 years. Damn it! Come on. Stop screwing with me here. But about 30, or not 30, about 20 years before Ariel was murdered. So things are quite a bit different now. And remember what they were talking about earlier, that the Nemesis was once known as William the Just. That name sort of implies that he was a good king, a just king. And something had happened to him during that time that he turned into some kind of a monster. But, of course, opportunity has presented itself. Kain wouldn't have survived that battle, so he couldn't take on William the Just's army head-on. No one probably could at that point. They were just too damn strong. But things are different now. Ah, shit. Whoa! 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 Whoa, this is not fair. This is not fair. Ah, shit, that's not working either. Okay, let me try something else. Ah, damn, I can't go into my menu when I'm in mist form. Hold on. Okay. I need to switch out my weapons. Something one-handed. Okay. Shields up. Now going back into my weapons. Get my axes. And just hack up a bunch of sons of bitches. I don't know why I lost that battle. Seems like I should have won that shit. Sons of bitches didn't stand a chance. Once I got my shield up, that was.
The stronghold of William the Just. It was time for me to pay a visit to he who would become the Nemesis and force Nosgoth on its knees.
Here we go again. Now, as I was saying, opportunity has presented itself. The battle is over, didn't have a chance of winning, but the time streaming device that we'd gotten from Azimuth that belonged to Mobius, the time streamer, one of the Circle Pillar Guardians, that bringing us back in time has presented us with another opportunity. William the Just is not yet the Nemesis, so, although he obviously is pretty well guarded here, he doesn't have a powerful and super army rampaging across the world yet. So, he's more vulnerable. And maybe we can get to him before he has a chance to turn into the big monster that he'll eventually become. So, maybe we can do something about him now. Alrighty, let's get ourselves out a more practical weapon. Now remember what Vordor had said when we first met him, that it's not a good idea to involve yourself in the affairs of humans. Talking to Kain, of course. As a vampire, he considered himself to be above the problems of mortal man. So why should he bother going and involving himself in their internal conflicts? Just treat the people like they're property. Treat the people like they're just cattle to be fed upon. And that's what. Jeez. What am I doing here? Where's my door? But ignoring the situations with the humans, ignoring the affairs of humans, is certainly not what Kain is up to right now. It seems to me very much that he's getting himself involved in the affairs of humans by going and even rallying the support of King Atmar, the formerly deceased King Atmar. I don't know if he's still dead right now since we changed the past. But Kain was definitely ignoring the advice that Vorador had given him when he got involved in the battle. And that's... Jeez.
The heart of darkness.
That did not work out at all. That was terrible. How do I get through this damn door?
The heart of darkness.
Not good. Yeah, there's the chain. There's a trick to put those people there. You can't eat them. Yeah, but he's definitely not taking Vorador's advice by doing any of the stuff that he's doing right now. But obviously Vorador was somebody that Kain didn't particularly respect. Only saw him as a sort of means to an end, somebody who could take out Malik rather than someone whose advice he really should be heeding. Damn it, I need to switch weapons. So here we are. We lost a battle. I mean, maybe he should have taken Vorador's advice, but then again, the Nemesis would have continued his rampage across Nosgoth and would have killed who knows how many people, caused who knows how much damage. And really, I mean, Kain is, although he's very self-serving in his mission here, is, in the end of the day, doing the things he's doing, trying to save Nosgoth. What? That dude attacked. That dude hit me when I was in the middle of my attack animation. Seems kind of cheap. Damn it. There we have it. Magic. Of course, if had he ignored Vorador's advice, William the Just would have continued his rampage across Nosgoth, and who knows what horrible situation would eventually come about had he managed to conquer the entire land. So, though Vorador's advice, even at this point, may have seemed like a good idea, who knows what... I mean, it may have been just a little too short-sighted to be realistically something that Kain should have been doing. Hold on, I haven't used this spell in a while, but I'm gonna pull it back out because it seems kind of useful at the moment. Wrong side. Ah, damn, I'm using the damn axes again. Damn. Jeez, this stupid. Overly cumbersome loading screens to access the menu to switch to weapons. Yeah, it's obviously designed that a lot of other developers have taken a cue from as a bad idea. Yeah, you can't hurt me. Boom. Get out of the way. And there's a third switch. chumps. He ain't got nothing on mist form. Yeah, I think I'll just stay in this form and just run through.
Yes, these weapons you have provided will see to that. Pray tell, Mobius, what game do you play?
None, my lord. I only wish to aid you in vanquishing your foes. The weapons are but a token of my goodwill.
And the news you bring, a vampire said to slay me? Where did you come upon such knowledge?
'Tis of no consequence, sire. 'Twas only out of concern for your majesty's life.
Perhaps. Very well, then. You may leave me now, but should I wish to speak to you...
I will know, your majesty, and I shall be there in time.
That was Mobius, the Time Streamer, one of the Circle of the Nine, using the Pillar of Time. So we gotta go and... Well, he's one of the guys that we have to go and kill. So, hey, maybe we can get a twofer here. Pull out my trusted axes so I can hack up some meal here. Boom. Now it seems as though Mobius was aware that there was going to be an attempt on William the Just's life. Oh shit. These guys got their big swords. And warned William the Just that the attack was coming. Now the Time Streamer is somebody who has quite a bit of foreknowledge about events that are going to happen in the future. So it doesn't seem to be unheard of that he would be able to tell that Kain would try to invade this castle and kill the king. Okay, here's another one of those simple door puzzle things. Go from one side to the other, hit the switches on one side, hit the switches on the other side. Don't get caught up in this stupid shit that I just got caught up in. Ah, jeez, it's a pain in the ass. Alright, here we go again. Yeah, this isn't working. Ha!
The Heart of Darkness.
Didn't get it in time. But the shield's still up as we... Repel is still up as we are resurrected, so let's kill these guys anyway. Beautiful. But at the same time, if Mobius went and could tell the future and knew that Kain was going to attack, he must have known, he must have had some other foreknowledge over the events of... Shit! Must have had some foreknowledge of the events of, like, what kind of a monster William the Just would eventually turn out to be. So it seems weird that he'd be trying to help him now, knowing very well what he would eventually turn out to be. Now remember, this is 20 years before Ariel would be killed. So even though Mobius Time Streamer is a member of the Circle of Nine and a... Damn it, this shit just gotta stop. and affected by the corruption of the Pillars, this is 20 years before that event happens. 20 years before the corruption started. So it's a little weird that he would be someone insane enough to go and try to bring about the Nemesis, trying to save the life of William the Just, knowing that he would turn into the Nemesis. I would imagine that a corrupted member of the circle, like, after... Damn it! I must have unhit one of the switches or something. I gotta go back out there and check them all again. And anyway, where is the stamps? No, that one's hit. Let's go check the other side. Ah, jeez. This one's hit too. What's going on? There's gotta be some different combination of switches that you gotta hit in order to get this. Hold on, I'm gonna cut the camera until I can figure this out. Okay, this one had to not be hit, but that one did, and the rest of them had to be hit too. That's how that worked. Shit! Ah! Oh, here we go with this shit again. Oh, actually, I don't even have any magic. That didn't work. I didn't have enough magic to raise the barrier. Alright, let's go back to doing what I was doing. I have Hearts of Darknesses. I don't even have to worry about dying at this point. I have like 40-some hearts. I can't even see them at this point, but I have a bunch of these Hearts of Darknesses, so I don't really even have to worry about dying. I'm pretty close to the end of the game at this point, so it's not a big deal. Even though come to think of it, there are 3, was it 3? Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, actually 4 pillars that we have yet to cure. But I am willing to tell you that we're pretty close to the end of the game, so that's, seems a little strange, doesn't it? Save point! Wow, 27 minutes and 50 seconds into this episode.
Ah, yes, the vampire. Mobius told me you would come.
Ah! Ah! This ain't right. Ah! Okay, I killed all of Billy Boy's guards here, and now we're gonna have to fight him. Now this is William the Just. Now this is before he had turned into the monster that was the Nemesis. And I have to assume that he's not really an evil person. The only reason why he's trying to kill Kain right now is because Mobius told him that Kain was going to try and kill him. So that's what this is all about. This all happened 20 years before Kain was even born. But that's besides the point. But notice the sword that he's carrying right now. That is, in fact, the Soul Reaver right there. And it is a powerful thing. You do not want to let this son of a bitch get anywhere near you, because he will fuck you up. Unless you have your barriers up, of course. So I'm going to go and switch to my fire sword. And I'm going to go and do what I did before. Get my magic on. Get my barriers up. Get my Soul Reaver on. And cut him to pieces. Now you can kill him with a fire sword if you want, but this is easier. Oh, wow, I used up all my magic and he's still coming. Alrighty, fire sword it is. Oh, get your Wraith armor on too. Shield's about to drop. Get your magic up again. And now let's go and do the Soul Reaver again. Powerful son of a bitch. He's using the Soul Reaver
The
against
Soul
us.
Reaver.
While we're using the Soul Reaver too. You know, that's got to create some sort of paradox. I mean, have you ever seen Back to the Future? Ah, he's still alive. Used up all my magic. Fire sword again. And down he goes.
As his guards rushed to save him, William the Just's blood was already renewing my strength, replacing the life his sword had stolen from my veins. The poor fools, come to aid their fallen leader. Let us have some amusement.
Boom. William the Just, who would eventually become Nemesis, is dead. The Soul Reaver is broken. Actually broke the Soul Reaver, what he was using. And there we go. And here is our escape plan.
Streaming device. Strange. When coincidence seems too convenient, I prefer to call it fate.